Hi guys, what do you know about IKEA? IKEA is a privately held international home products company that designs and sells ready-to-assemble furniture. IKEA is the world's largest furniture retailer that founded in 1943 in Sweden. Despite this big success, IKEA aims to keep growing in the near future with its global strategy. As one of the most important markets in the near future, the India market would be the topic we are going to discuss today. First of all, is the India market an attractive option for IKEA? There are some data from CIA World and the World Youth Database. Statistics shows 78.1% of India have been elevated from poverty until 2014. Size of workforce in India market is 400 million. It is the second largest in the world. Large labor force keeps labor costs low and competitive. 30% India's share of the additional to the global workforce from now to 2020. There are at least 362 million population under 24 years old living in India. Young population is the future of the country. They still have great development potential in India. Therefore, India is truly an attractive option for IKEA. But why IKEA chose India? In fact, India's GDP growth is now the 10th highest in the world and is likely to remain high for the next 5 years. Consumer spending in India has doubled between 2006 to 2011. India actually is expected to be one of the world's largest consumer market by 2025. Also, India's consumption is expected to rise 7.3% annually over the next 20 years. And by 2040, most Indians will belong to the global middle class group. All of this information indicates that India is a huge consumption market with great potential consumption demands. It will be significant for IKEA to enter into India market. Entering into India market is a big challenge. Like really, it is a very different world that has total different demographic, economic, political and legal, social cultural, technological, global and physical environment. India consumer market is a price sensitive and have its own unique aesthetic, styles on furniture, and color preference. Their population size are huge and have enough young generation as a support whereas income distribution are out of balance. Their economy are prosperous, but many political and legal limitations obstruct transnational enterprise running business here. Alright, putting this great country away, let's talk something about IKEA itself. So what is IKEA's competitive advantage about that might be helpful in India? As we all know, IKEA is a self-service furniture provider, and this unique position is the core of IKEA. In the purchase process, IKEA sales staff does not take the initiative to provide product introduction, but all the details of the product will be displayed to the customer. It is absolutely a free shopping space. Also, in the process of purchasing, the customer need to go to the warehouse to get the goods by themselves. Of course, if you want, the staff will help you. After the purchase, you need to assemble your own furniture. Products are divided into different parts, and different parts can be produced in different places, depending on the cost. IKEA has thousands of manufacturers located in various countries around the world, so it can be produced at the lowest price based on demand in different areas. This can greatly reduce the cost of products, so consumers can buy products at very low price. The firm employs focused strategy by targeting everyone through IKEA office, home storage, as well as children's IKEA. IKEA has tens of thousands of homes designed with proprietary rights. The range of IKEA is diverse. this with 90% similar products in various nations. IKEA is more than just a furniture store. It also creates an atmosphere of family travel for customers. There are cafes and restaurants that allow customers to enjoy the food and have a rest. In IKEA's showroom, they design different styles of home furnishing based on local taste. This can make customers to have a directly experience. Based on the 5-force model of competition, IKEA is a well-known international furniture company. It has matured operating method and market strategy. Although there are no entry barriers in this industry, a lot of retailers are directly involved in price war against each other. And there are many substitutes as well. However, IKEA is still able to remain competitive. At the same time, its number of suppliers is huge and distributed around the world. IKEA also owns manufacturing companies like Sweden Wood Manufacturer. So IKEA has advantage in bargaining power of supplier. Indeed, IKEA has a sustainable source of competitive advantage. Previously, IKEA had already get in touch with India market. Earlier, before IKEA set up its stores in India in 2013, IKEA entered India 28 years ago to source products for their stores around the world. IKEA first tried building a retail office in 2007 but failed due to insufficiency of infrastructure and local policy. When India government promised 100% foreign ownership related to India's single-brand retail ventures in 2011, IKEA decided to open 25 stores by investing nearly $1.9 billion. IKEA tried to establish itself through retailing and focused on developing sustainable audit as well as transparency network in the nation. As we have learned before in week 4, there are types of business strategy: the low-cost strategy, differentiation strategy, focused low-cost strategy, focused differentiation strategy, and best cost provider strategy. IKEA is actually using the focused low-cost strategy. To decide using which strategy, it based on 2 dimensions: the target market and the competitive advantage. I will share something with IKEA's business strategy in India through these 2 parts. IKEA has met a problem in India with its competitive advantage. If the traditional IKEA offering of well-priced and affordable products is to be met, pricing for the average India consumer must also be kept in check, something that can only be done through sourcing locally, which means IKEA cannot offer a lower price compared with its competitor in India based on the same inexpensive source. As a fully independently owned company, they must ensure that an average of 30% of production value of sold goods should be sourced from within India and within 5 years of initial investment. Thus, it positioned itself as a product for the middle-class people who prefer to enjoy an international lifestyle. This was because the competitor were always providing a chance to buy high-quality, diverse variety at a low price, and customers need a new inspiration to buy products. To assimilate into India's society, IKEA did some localization in India. For the market, they have created a Make More in India initiative to boost developing deep relationship with local suppliers and searching for new sustainable material suppliers in India. For the society, IKEA has set up the IKEA Foundation, which supports women and children across India. Also noteworthy, IKEA is forbidden by the Indian government from selling their products online in the country. They limited the brand reach the perception of IKEA brand being modern and also has negative effect on sales. Obviously, the market strategy is very important to the development of a company. IKEA has adopted a transnational strategy, where they use both multi-domestic and global strategies. It adheres to centralization with respect to global coordination and control, and decentralization in terms of local flexibility. Because the transnational strategy allows a firm to combine the benefit of global efficiency with local advantages. The person who are country manager for India confirmed that IKEA has made change to the model with consider to design and pricing to meet the taste of Indian consumers. On the other hand, India tastes not only differ from the other market, but also distinguished throughout the country. The company has also modified its product range and showrooms, adding service to adjust to the new culture. For this, IKEA company has employed research company to help them do the research about demographic and economic level of consumer in India. Henceforth, IKEA has made change in the model to meet local demand and culture in India by adopting transnational strategy. Besides, the firm has also modified its global store model to fit in India FDI and sourcing outlines as well as India consumer preference. However, IKEA brought the global model experience in the country. When India's Foreign Investment Promotion Board laid conditions for IKEA to not open food and beverage outlet in their stores and sell 18 categories of items, toys, second-hand furniture, clothing, gift items, and home as well as office products. The company wrote back to the department, asked for the permission to open in stores food cafes and sell non-furniture items. They told that since the stores are built on the suburb, it would not harm for the local food retailers. After that, the FIPB claimed that IKEA could only sell food and beverage in stores and not on shelves in other parts of the stores. This indicates that IKEA has modified its model, adopting transnational international strategy. This is the end of our video presentation. Thanks for watching.